Hi, I'm Natalie and this is James, and welcome aboard our floating home Zephyr. Over the past 5 years, we've been on an incredible journey sailing around the world, accompanied by our two trusty dog crew members, Flint and Kira. Join us every Friday for a new video documenting our adventures. Don't forget to subscribe and be part of the journey. Good morning! We just got back from a swim and a walk over at the quay there, and I just made a couple coffees, started the engine. James is getting the P mats up on the deck, and we're going to pick up anchor here and go through the whale cut this morning before the wind picks up. The swell should have died down to about 5 foot, which is totally doable. We've done it in bigger than that, so we're going to go for that today, get through, and then hopefully do a pretty big day today to get to Allen's, Pensacola, so that we're, you know, as far north as we can be for either hop. So we've still got internet on our phones for another 3 days, so we'll be able to check the weather, and if we need to extend then we will, but otherwise we'll just do a quick hop to the US.
Kira, are you the assistant captain?
She is the captain now.
That was good, we're off?
Yeah.
Be about an hour to the whale?
Yeah.
To the carnage! No. We are leaving the Loggerhead Channel and entering the Whale Cay Cut. It's actually not too bad. There is some swell. You can hear the main is starting to bang. There's the exit of the Loggerhead Channel, which can be kind of rough, which it's starting to be a little rough. Just because you have swell out of deep water, comes up over a big shallow bank for a second and then drops into the channel. So just kicks up some waves. Once we get out a little bit more here in the Atlantic, we'll just have big rollers. But yeah, not too bad. Well, there you go. There's Whale Cay. The swell's been pretty decent size, but not unsafe in any way. Last couple times we've been through here, we've caught some mackerel. Nothing today, unfortunately. This is always the trickiest part of the whale, right here. And as you can see, it says, breaks across in large swells. And this is where about 2 months ago a 38-foot sailboat broached twice and capsized, and yeah, he's on the bottom of the reef, came out in really dangerous conditions, and yeah, so in a northeast rager, as they call it, this place is like insane. It'll break all the way across that bar I just showed you, and being like 100-yard gap, it's pretty dangerous. So but yeah, we're literally just about to pass through that gap now, no problem. You can hear the sails flapping. All is well, and as soon as you get through that gap, you're in the protection of the reef again, flattens right out. So anyways, we're going to keep it on. So that's how our dogs go wee when we're under passage. We got the grass here. Flinty's having a good old wee. Kira just had one. They've been doing it since they were 10 weeks old, so they got the balance down. Obviously, when it gets a little more, the conditions get a little bit rougher, we move the pee pad to the back. And now they're just checking things out. Hey, papas. Whoa, what's over there? Okay, back. Let's go. That's how good they are. It's awesome. So, quick update, what's going on? Well, we were gonna go to Allen's, Pensacola, that was the plan, but we changed our mind. We are gonna head all the way to Great Sail Cay. So it's about an additional 25 to 30 nautical miles. Means we'll get in just before 8 o'clock, but long summer days, so we got the light. And that basically cuts a night out of our trip, which is fantastic. So yeah, it's gonna be a big day today. We'll have been on the water for almost 12 hours and we'll have done, I don't know, probably about 80 nautical miles today. Yeah, so big run. I guess it's getting us ready for the ICW, isn't it? But yeah, we've had amazing conditions. It has been motor sailing conditions. The winds have only been about 7 to 10 knots. But with motor sailing, we've been doing 6.5 knots the whole time, so we have been hooning. And as you can see, there is Allen's, Pensacola right there. But we're zooming right by it. And Great Sail is that way. About another 20 odd nautical miles.
Just as nature would have it, after an epic sail, we lose all of our wind. What you're about to witness is the fastest jibe in history. Fastest jibe you've ever seen? Did you guys see that? It was fast.
If you missed, geez, if you blinked, you missed it, didn't
Yeah.
you? I think we're in like a sleepy boat.
We got one boat there, and that's it.
That's all I see. We have made it to Great Sail Cay. It's been about almost 70 miles, nautical miles today.
Been a big day.
Big day, but worth it, because what we've done is we've taken 2 half days that we would have done, and then one really long day, and saved ourselves a day the whole trip. And we made a decision, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, we talked to you about all our options before, but what we're going to do is, because we got a couple things we want to take care of, we are going to go to West Palm Beach. So we're going to make that landfall nice and easy. A couple of key reasons are Ernesto is just driving massive swell all up and down the Atlantic eastern seaboard there, and the winds are not favorable. So instead of sitting around the Abacos for another 5-6 days waiting for all that swell to calm down, we might as well make for the easiest point of landfall in the US, which is going to be West Palm Beach.
Get some food.
We can provision, get some brilliant food. We've been missing some good food. Give the boat a clean, and then we'll bounce up the ICW until the weather turns in our favor, and at least then we're still making progress. And then we'll pop back out and sail the rest, hopefully. So that's the plan. So from here we'll go to West End, which is another 50 miles, and then the next day that 55-mile jump to West Palm Beach.
Nice. I've been reading this book, and James has just started this one. And the doggos are excited to get off, aren't we? Yeah. They went for a quick walk this morning, and now they're going to get another one when we drop anchor here. Yeah.
Well, that's it. We're here. We've dropped the anchor. We are at Great Sail Cay. We're in the northwest anchorage, which is interestingly in the southwest corner of the island. I don't know. Pretty funny. Look at this beautiful sunset we have going on. We're going to take the doggies to that beach, get this tender in the water now, and then we're going to have some meatballs for dinner. All right, guys. We'll check with you tomorrow when we make our 50 nautical mile passage to West End. Have a good night.
Good morning, everybody. It's 6:45. Just woken up. Nat and the pups are still down in bed. We're gonna get going now. We've got 47 nautical miles to get to West End. Got a cup of coffee. And I'm gonna pull the hook up here and we're gonna get going so we can try and get in as early as possible. But it's yeah, super still morning. Only downside is this island's got a lot of mangroves and we anchored pretty close to shore, and the no-see-ums are everywhere at the moment. So we want to get going so we can stop getting eaten alive here. All right, I'm gonna pull up the hook and get out of here. Look at that for a sunrise. Wow. You don't get too many mornings with that. Look at that. That's what makes sailing really special. I mean, there's nobody around. I get this whole thing to myself. Little moments like this in the morning that make you absolutely appreciate just being alive and having this incredible nature around you. All right, enough of that. Let's get the hook up. There you go. Let's get going. Boat's drifting. Oh, look at that at the side. There. See you later. Leaving our anchorage. Zoom out a little. We got to go to here first. Tell you what, I'm just gonna leave you with this sun. So we don't do this very often. As you can see, it's totally glass. We just stopped the boat. We dropped the platform. And I've had a swim. Nat's having a swim.
So nice.
And we're just floating around on the Grand Bahama bank, aren't we?
Yeah. Put the poppers in.
You want me to put the poppers in?
Yeah, they need to swim. They're so hot.
Okie dokie.
Good job, man.
What? He just jumped. Hey, Pop. Don't go too far, Flinty.
Flinty, this
Flint,
way.
come here.
Flint.
Good boy.
Oh, this is so nice.
This is the funniest thing I think we've ever done.
Isn't this nice, Bobby?
Oh, this is so funny. Look at these guys. We're just out here literally in the middle of nowhere, two doggies swimming.
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. And there you go. Quick dip off the back of the boat and we're motoring again. The doggies are feeling a lot more energetic now because they were in. But it is just, we just keep saying this is the most like surreal day on the water. We were counting how many times we can think of where we've had conditions this clear and still. Like, look at this. I mean, it looks like you're in 2 feet of water, and it's like 12 feet down. What do you think, guys? I mean, you can see every blade of grass, seagrass, little bits of soft coral. The only thing we haven't seen, not a single fish. Not one single fish on the Bahama Bank so far. The Grand Bahama Bank. Yeah. Yeah, this is unbelievable. The most beautiful day I think we've ever had on the water that didn't include sailing. As we've shown you, it's been unbelievable. We're going to anchor here on the north side, just outside the marina, for the night. And we're going to probably leave about 4 a.m. I think we talked about. So that's the plan. We've got no wind expected overnight. And yeah, ready to get in, put the hook down, walk the dogs, and just relax. It's been a good day.
If you'd like to be a part of the journey and become a patron, go to the link you see here on the screen. Another way you can support us is by hitting that subscribe button.